Hi, this is Lena from Zelina's Tarot and Tea. Today I'll be doing the Gemini June 2018 monthly messages. Excuse me. As you know, I'm available for readings. The link will be down in the description below to schedule. I ask for 24-hour notice. Again, I do light and dark messages because not everything is puppies and kittens and not everything is doom and gloom. So this is messages you need to hear. And again, take what resonates with you and throw out the rest. This is a general reading, so not everything in this reading will be detailed for you. So again, this is for Gemini 2018, your monthly messages. So Spirit, tell me what Gemini needs to know for the month of June. What does the Gemini need to know for the month of June? The card that popped out is the Hermit in reverse. What this tells me is you need to get out there. Go have some fun, talk, socialize. If you're getting them... I'm really getting the feeling that a lot of you want to go out, but you're apprehensive because all you can think of is like going to bars or clubs and stuff, which means you're limiting yourself on your activities. Go hiking, go to, painting events, go to festivals. I'm not thinking anything. What I'm seeing actually is I'm seeing like festivals, painting classes, a lot of activities. You're limiting yourself, however. There's a lot more to do than just, the movies, the bar, and dinner. Do some search for activities in your area, national parks, things of that nature, because you need to get back with nature. You need to get back in touch with going out and doing things for you. I'm sensing a lot of fear. When it comes to having fear, take a deep breath. Remind yourself you can only control your interactions and where you spend your money and where you go, what you allow in. So if you're in a situation you don't like, leave. Just walk out. Just do something different. You don't have to stay anywhere unless you're paying money to stay there, and then even then you can leave. If someone's talking to you and you don't appreciate the conversation, change it. Put up a boundary. I'm really feeling that a lot of you are afraid. Just take a deep breath. It'll be fine. It'll work out fine in the end. I know things are tough. It is Gemini season, but you really need to listen to yourself, especially right now. Right now, I do reversals, but usually when I have this many reversals in a deck come up, this tells me that you need to, Spirit's talking to you. You need to listen. Listen to your solar plexus. This has come up a lot today. Listen to your solar plexus. You can't control everything, but again, you can control what you participate in. If your friends are getting together and you just don't feel right about it, don't go. Don't go. This first card here is the Queen of Swords. I did have one of my people say they want to see the cards. And the additional helper here is the Nine of Wands. So when there's chaos, when you don't understand what's going on, because the Queen of Swords, kind of your up in the air thing, kind of up in, I'm not controlling. There's a lot of feeling of not being able to control what you're doing. You're changing your emotions. So just keep that in mind. We don't have to do everything at once. When you don't know what's happening physically in the world, you need to stop and take a look at how you're feeling about things. If you're really tense and scared, of course you can't manifest. Of course you're not going to go where you are supposed to go, because every time you get a thought of, I should go to the store, the traffic's bad. Like you talk yourself out of doing the things you're meant to do. So when it comes up that you're feeling the urge to go out or, to have your kid join a sport or something like that, do it. And when you have that, it could be this or could be that, be like, well, what's really stopping you? Is it a feeling stopping you, or is it your logic? Because when it comes to spirit, logic will trump us from doing what we need to do. But you're also ending and coming to closure with things. So if you're in the middle of mourning a loss of a friend, pet, dog, anything, pet is a dog. But if you're getting divorced or having a breakup, whatever you're experiencing, let it happen. Just let it happen. Go through your grieving process, whether it's being angry or crying or whatever stage you're in, let it happen, because this is telling me that right now there's so much chaos going on because you're not being in touch with your emotions. This is the Nine of Pentacles. For those of you who want to see the card, I am using the Paulina deck. And here you go. You have the Nine of Pentacles upside down and the Four of Cups upside down. Some of you, this is telling me some of you are changing jobs. So you are ending a job and starting a new one. So if you have already lost your job and you're mourning that, that's okay. If you are, you've left a job and you're going into something new, mourn what's gone, but accept what's coming in, because you got things coming to you that are good. And it's all about where you focus, right? It's all what you draw in. The Four of Cups is also telling me pay attention to your health. If you are mourning stuff, sometimes some people overeat, some people undereat. Some people work out, some people don't work out. So pay attention to what you're doing to your body and to yourself, because what we put into our body is how we eventually feel. If you have too many cups of coffee, you're going to be jittery and anxious, and that's not because there's anything going on in your life to cause that. It's because you have too much caffeine in your blood. Your body, it's going to react to that stimuli. If you haven't been eating, of course you're going to feel really dark and depressed and sad and you unable to move. The sadness is the emotion, but the physicality of not being able to move, being unmotivated, your body doesn't have the things it needs to function. You're missing nutrients. So pay attention to what you're doing to your body, because it's just adding to your emotions. Go for walks, drink water, that kind of stuff. Your next card is the Ten of Wands upside down. So this is telling me, and your sister is the Hierophant again, and it's coming out reversed. So this is telling me you need to go out, you need to travel. You're not going to feel like, right now you don't feel like you are where you're supposed to be. Things are up in the air. Just have patience with it. You need to make some connections, go out, talk to people, even just being, my friend used to say, among the people. Go out and have a cup of coffee. Even if you're not talking to someone, you're with people, you're in social settings. This is so that you can find and feel your place more. Being isolated really takes you out of being in the flow of stuff. So just go sit down and have a cup of coffee. This is the Page of Wands, and it is upright. So you're going to be receiving messages, and these messages are really going to show you where you're going this month. It feels around the 12th, 13th time frame. You're really going to be receiving these messages that will let you know where you're going, if you're on the right path, if you need to change it up, that kind of stuff. You are getting these messages. But again, when we have this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Just be aware that it's going to highlight where you need to be, and it's probably going to show you you're not exactly completely where you're on your right path. This is more, this message you're receiving, whether you're talking to someone, getting in the mail, the message is more specifically about where you're at with your feelings. Like, okay, so, I've had my 10-year high school reunion and, I don't have that big house I wanted. Did I really want the big house? That's the question. Did I really want that thing I said I wanted? Or was I just saying it because that was what was expected of me? The message is not about what you need to be doing, but more so of evaluating, where did you want to go? Where did you say you wanted to go? Did you even really want to go there? Maybe I am getting this, someone wanted to travel and they're not going to be able to. And I'm getting a strong feeling that the timing of that trip was wrong. You're still going to go on the trip, but this really strange feeling, it's the wrong time. So if you were going to go at the end of June, you might need to go in August. If you were going to go in August, you might need to go in January because it's cheaper or whatever. Your timing is off, but you are still going to take the trip. That's a really strong feeling coming through. But just be aware it's about how you feel about the stuff, not necessarily about what you're doing. There's going to be delays, so to speak. The last card for this reading is the Queen of Cups. Now, you will get in control of your feelings, emotions, and health, and temperance. Just have patience with it. This is a month where things are lining up for you, not necessarily a month of action. So the actions you take are to get out and be among the people and go through things and experience stuff. I'm getting the Six of Swords. This is a time for family. This is really a time for family and getting things together and getting along and just think about things about your family, being with your family, what you do with your family. I'm going to draw one more card because I feel urged to. yes, you're going to get, this is a time for you to focus on your mind and body and your connections with your family and the connections with people around you, not necessarily about changing lots of things. Be jealous of envy. Be watchful of envy. Jealousy and envy are very big right now for whatever reason. If you're jealous of somebody, it's something that you can attain yourself. The question is, do you even really want it? You know, if you're jealous of someone being in a relationship, do you even want a relationship? Like, it's nice to see them have it, but do you even really want it? Because you could have one. You can have one anytime. But do you really want it? Ask yourself that question. Are you jealous of someone who has a car, a fancy car? Do you even want it? Do you even want to pay the headaches of having that car fixed up? You know, look at whatever you're jealous of, or when you're angry at someone for what they have and you don't know why. Ask yourself, is it something you even want? Because you could have it. You just probably don't really want it. Now, when it comes to envy is when you want to destroy somebody because they have something you want. You know, there's that difference. When you're actually being hurtful or manipulated to hurt somebody because you want them to not have it. If you can't have it, you don't want anyone else to have it. That's not okay. And if you're feeling that way, ask yourself, why are you taking someone else's happiness? Because if you're actively going after someone else's happiness, that tells you you're not creating anything for yourself. And the same and vice versa. If someone's envious and they're trying to destroy something of yours, they're not focusing on what they're creating. So personally, what I do, if someone's going after me to destroy what I have, well, what they're meant to have is now open for the taking, right? And what they have, usually when someone has something, and I'll give you an example because this one's really difficult to see. So this is somebody who's envious. They usually have a lot. They have a lot to offer them. They just can't see it. And they go after my little pebbles, right? They're oh, I want your pebble, and you're not going to have the pebble. Because if I can't have the pebble, you can't have the pebble. I'm going to take it away. They're no longer holding on to this. This is available for anybody who wants it. Because they're so focused on taking what's not theirs, they're not taking what's even theirs. It's available now. So I just go and take that. Okay, you could have these little pebbles. Have the little pebbles. You know what? I'm going to take this. Because you don't want it. Obviously you don't want it. And this is available for me to take. I'm going to take it. And I'm not going to take it because I don't want you to have it. I'm taking it because it's available and now I have nothing. I'm empty now. You've destroyed what I had. That's okay. You know, the universe gave me you opened up the opportunity. The universe said I could have it. I'm taking this. You don't want this. You say you don't want this. And now all of a sudden you want this. Okay, you want to take this? Okay, take that. Guess what? I got this now. So every time someone's going after you to destroy what you have, or they want what you have, that's okay. Because there's so much more. They're focused on you. They open up all that opportunity. So you just need to forget them. Protect yourself from them, but forget them because you got things that you can go after now because it's available. So more people want to take stuff from you, that's fine. Because you can get this huge rock. They're not paying attention to this huge rock. You can have this. So, Gemini, just keep in mind, protect yourself, guard yourself. I don't mean be paranoid, but I just mean, someone disrespects you, cut them out. Someone's trying to take your pebbles, you can, move your pebble, tell them that you don't have it anymore, or go after their rock. Because, and I'm not saying manipulate to get it, but just say, hey, if they're going to focus on, trying to take your boyfriend, that's right, you want my boyfriend? Have my boyfriend. Because guess what? That guy has been eyeing you for some time now, and he just got to see how disrespectful you are, and he doesn't like you anymore. But you know what? I like him too. He's got good eggs. I'll take that guy. Hey, you don't want him. You left him. I can have him. You want to go to that restaurant? Take the last table. That's fine. You can have this restaurant. Because guess what? There's another restaurant that's like, hey, you can take my table at Applebee's. I'll go over to a fancier place. I'll go to Ruth Chris. They have an open table now. You were too busy going you needed my Applebee's. I'll take your Ruth Chris. No problem. Because remember, these people have a lot to offer. And they have a lot being given to them. But they're not taking it because they're so focused on being envious of other people's stuff. So that's the message for your June. Wish you luck. Hope everything goes well. And remember, things are coming to you. It's just be patient this month. Be patient. Have a great day.